Anyway. So now I'm married, and sex is very different when you're married because it doesn't exist, actually. I was talking to a friend of mine about how my wife and I don't really fuck anymore, and he said, well, does she blow you at least? What are you, fucking high? You think she's blowing me? Who wants to blow their husband? Who the fuck would want to? What a bummer to blow your husband. You don't want to blow your husband, you want to blow your date. That's who you want to blow. You want to blow a guy you've been dating and you don't quite know him yet. He comes over and he picks you up. Ooh, that's a new shirt. I never saw that shirt on him. It's very handsome. You go to dinner, he's like, here, try this. Oh, new things. I like new things. Tells you something funny, makes you laugh. Oh, he shouldn't say that, but it's shouldn't so. Tells you a sad story. Oh my God. You go back to his place, you suck his cock, and you go home. That's the proper context for a blowjob. Nobody wants to blow a guy and then go to IKEA with him all day. That's not fun. And do his shitty laundry, and then he comes out of the bathroom. All right, you suck my dick, okay? Will you suck my dick right now? Yes, I'm fucking dying to suck your smelly old fucking disgusting dick for the 1,000th time. I can't fucking wait. My wife gave me a hand job the other day, and I got to tell you that I think that hand job was probably the saddest thing that ever happened in America. It really was the saddest fucking thing, that hand job. Was so tragic. There should be like a monument to that hand job with a reflecting pool where you just sit and think, God, that was fucking sad, and you... a little thing where you put rocks on it and think about it, and, you know... Here's what happened. I'm going to tell you about this hand job. My wife and I were home in the middle of the day. The baby was asleep on our bed. The 4-year-old is wherever the fuck she goes all day. And my wife and I are sitting on the couch, just sitting there, just fucking married on the couch, you know, just... And my wife looked at me, and I don't know where she got this sort of sense that I was in. She said something like, hey, we have to go to that thing for the... And I was like, oh, who gives a shit? Like, I don't know what it was that tipped her off that I was starting to feel real bad. Here's the thing, is that as far as sex, for guys, it's just not... we just need to release. That's all it is. We just need it. Women, it's like a fucking emotional thing when they need... We need to come just because we need to. Women, it's like they get into it. They shiver, and then they lie on their side and cry after and all that kind of shit. But for guys, it's just something that we need to do so that we won't murder people. That's all it is, really. Just maintenance. Open the fucking valve once in a while, please. The city should put a red tag on the dick that has a PSI level that's unacceptable. And my wife always waits till it's fucking till it's critical. She lets it go so long until finally we're sitting on the couch and she looks at me and like, okay, we're gonna all be in the paper tomorrow if I don't fucking do something. So she doesn't want to fuck me, she doesn't want to blow me, so she looks at me and she goes, well, would you like a hand job? And I'm like, yeah, that sounds awesome. So we go upstairs to my daughter's room because it's the only empty room in the house. Hey, you know what? Fuck you. I paid her rent. I'll shit on her bed if I want to. Seriously. Let me have a fucking hand job in my house. It's all I get. It's not me. She won't jerk me off in the living room because there's too much nice shit I'm not allowed to come on. That's the whole thing. I don't even get to enjoy my orgasm because the second I'm coming, she's pointing my dick away from stuff. Ew, oh, careful. She points it into my belly button, like, make it go back in there. Can it go back in? All right, so I'm laying on the floor in my daughter's room, looking up at the mobile of fucking ducks and airplanes. What does a fucking duck need with an airplane? What does a baby give a shit? So I'm laying there on the floor, and my wife is just sitting next to me, just in her bathrobe, just like... And weirdly, I'm not getting off on this. The fucking woman grimacing and tugging on my penis dryly while basically reading People magazine at the same time. It's not that I'm not getting off on it. For some, it's taken me a while to come, and she starts getting impatient. She's like, "Come on! Come on!" Like yelling, "Come on," into my dick. Seriously. At one point, I wanted her to lick her palm. I got this idea. Maybe if she licks her palm, there will be some semblance of something going on. And so I had to... You gotta approach asking for those things carefully. You can't just go, "Hey, lick your palm," like that, because that'll ruin whatever mood there already isn't. So I go like, "Hey, maybe lick your palm. Lick your palm. Lick your palm." She's like, "What?" "Lick your palm. Lick your palm. Lick your palm." She goes, "What the fuck are you saying to me?" You know what she thought I said? She thought I said, "You look like your mom." So now I gotta get that out of my head. I'm trying to fucking like close my eyes and fantasize that she gives a shit. Nothing's working. And finally she goes, "Hey, I'm getting really tired." So you know what I did? I finally just took her hand in my hand and I just jerked myself off with her hand. She's like, "Oh, thank you. That's much easier that way." That has to be the lowest form of sex that's even fucking possible. To just be jerking myself off with my tired wife's hand. She might as well be dead at that point. Seriously, she might as well be a fucking corpse. I came home and found her dead, and fuck it, I'm getting one more before I call the police. Just one more. Who's hurting? I'm not hurting nobody. I'll call 911. She's not getting any deader. Cops find DNA on her wrist. She gave him a hand job and then died of shame, I think. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Thanks for getting through the traffic. I drove here, and on the way here, I saw a bumper sticker on a car, and it said, "Tell your girlfriend I said thanks." Isn't that a little personal for a bumper sticker, really? A bumper sticker should be like, "Hey, I'm in front of you," whatever, you know. Not, "Hey, I fucked your girlfriend." You want that on your car all day for whoever's behind you? "Tell your girlfriend I said thanks." How does he know I'm not behind him just getting mad and crazy, taking it personal, motherfucker? I follow him home. I get out of my car in his driveway with a pipe. What the fuck does that mean? Thank her for what exactly? Wait a minute, you fucked my girlfriend? Then you made that bumper sticker and found me in traffic and got in front of me? Motherfucker. And I just beat him to death with a pipe right there in his driveway. And jerk off on his corpse. Didn't need that part. Didn't need it. The story was totally complete without the jerking off on the corpse. It's too late. I was at a bar the other night, doesn't matter where because I'm lying, but I was... I never had a period in my life where I was like really going hog wild with the babes. It was late for me when I started having sex. I was 18 before anything happened to me. My girlfriend gave me a hand job. First thing that happened to me sexually ever, and I mean it was awesome. It was great because nobody had ever touched my dick. Nobody in the world had touched my dick. My dick had touched a lot of things because that's what you do when you're a young boy. You touch your dick to many surfaces around the world, just fucking looking for anything that feels good enough that you don't have to talk to a girl. That's the whole... But finally, I got this girlfriend, and we're making out, and she reached down, and she put her hand around my dick, and I fucking lost it. First of all, I came immediately, and also I started farting as I came. And... No, I started farting. It wasn't just, it was throughout, and she's laughing. Ha, 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 ha. That's how my sex life started, okay? That's how it started. Fucking shame and depression. Before that, it was just me masturbating copiously, happily. I loved it. When I discovered masturbation, I was so happy. I loved it. Everybody loves it. Nobody's, oh, this fucking sucks. It's pretty universally liked. But I remember when I first started, and I thought I was the only one doing it. And then I told my friend Jeff, and he was doing it too. So we started. That's his real name too. It's kind of fucked up that I'm saying his name. But anyway, we were comparing notes about how we masturbated. And I did it, I was 11, so I was going like this, which I actually did it like this for a long time, because nobody teaches you how to jerk off. So like, even once my dick grew, I kept doing it like this. And then I saw a movie where somebody went like that, and I was like, oh, fuck, the whole hand, that is genius. Awesome. Easily one of the best fucking things I ever discovered. I still sometimes, this is awesome. So smart. So smart to use the whole hand. Awesome. To this day, and I'm like, fucking, whoever fucking, yeah, awesome. But anyway, Jeff did it totally differently. Jeff didn't, we would lie on his stomach. He would lay on his stomach and press his dick into his palm really hard, and he enjoyed the pressure. And, some kids do it like that. I looked it up by the way, it fucks your dick up, so don't do it. Don't do it. It does fuck your dick up. But he didn't know, so he was pushing his dick into his palm. And I think sometimes he would put a book behind his hand, like he just liked the pressure. And he couldn't get enough pressure. So he said to me, maybe if I sat on his ass while he did this, it would be better. So I did. I sat on his ass. And I remember that moment, I'm sitting on Jeff's ass while he jerked himself off, and I remember thinking to myself, is this gay that I'm doing this? Or am I just a really good friend? Maybe I'm just a good friend. It's weird to think now that I fucking sat on an 11-year-old boy's ass while he masturbated. I mean, I was 11, so it was cool. Now I'd get fucking crucified for that shit. I didn't know what I had, boy. There we go. All right, easy. Fucking fat. It's ridiculous. Like I have this problem now. My pants I can't keep them they won't stay up, because here's what happens. Okay, you get fat, and some of you skinny people won't. I don't give a shit about you. You won't get this. I hate skinny people because they don't empathize with fat guy problems. They just don't. Like, you ever have a skinny friend, you're trying to tell them, like, I just wish I could have one donut and fucking walk away. I wish I could do that. I wish I had the power to eat a donut. And your skinny friend's like, well, just eat the donut then. What's the big deal? You should totally just have a donut if you want. You should totally go ahead and have one. Just enjoy yourself and have the donut if you like that. Fuck you. You don't get it. It's a whole spiral that begins with a donut. Later I'm killing hookers. I don't even remember what happened. But so here's what happens. You get fat and your pants start to get tight, right? And then you get fatter because it's not like, oh, I'll stop eating now, And then suddenly all your pants fucking hurt. Like, every pair of pants hurts. And then you eat even more because it's like, fuck it now, man. Who even cares? Fat shit. Fucking obsessed with food. I went to this fucking thing with my wife and kids where it was like the kids and their kid friends and just a house full of assholes, that have kids. And I'm just standing there fucking, I just want to kill myself, and I just want a bomb to drop on the whole house and take us all out. And I get in there, but then there's a plate of cookies. And like, as soon as I'm like, that's when I'm done, I'm eating every fucking cookie on that plate. That's what I'm here. That's what this all is fucking that. So, and you have to have a strategy, You can't just fucking, stand there and just fucking, fucking eat. You have to like sort of keep rediscovering the cookies, You have to walk over and go like, oh, hey. So who brought those? That's cool. It's interesting. You do this. This means like, I totally could not eat it, but I don't want to hurt people's feelings. Brought the cookie. That's interesting. I can take it or leave it. Totally fucking radar back there. Okay, new people around the dish, do it again. Hey, if people start noticing, you have to say something like, these are crazy, like I don't know what it is about them. Yeah, it's the fucking cookies. It's not you're a piece of shit that can't stop eating anything. But, so here's what happens, though. You get fat enough, though, what happens is your belly starts to push out like this, and then it pushes your pants down to your pelvis because they won't hang in the normal place anymore. And then down there, they feel loose, and you start going, hey, losing weight, all right, I'm coming down. My pants are getting loose, I am getting thinner. I ate my way through to the other side, I did. Fucking, I don't give a shit. I'm fat. Look at this shit. I don't fucking care. Look at that. I don't care. It's just a sweaty bowl of fucking flesh. I don't care. Look how fucked up this is, too. It goes right in. Like, it goes at a right angle. It hits my pelvis. It doesn't, like, slope back down. It fucking goes in and then back up. It's fucked up. Like, when I'm in the shower and I'm scrubbing like this, when I get down there, I gotta turn in like this. I gotta actually make a turn. I'm gonna fucking cut in, or the crevice gets fucking filthy. It's ridiculous. It is. It's like a theater seat. There's like fucking receipts and shit and popcorn and fucking kids' toys and oh fuck, what the hell? My body's just falling apart, man. I got tits now too. I just got tits, and that is a fucked up day in a man's life. When you look in the mirror and you realize, fuck, I got because you don't see them coming. They're sort of pouting out a little by little, and then one day they just fucking fall a little, and that's it. You have tits. And they're there for good. They're not gonna like go back. It's fucking over. That's the thing is that I'm 39. I'm not gonna get better now. I'm not gonna be all ripped when I'm 48. It's fucking over. It's this or a lot worse for the rest of my life. But the tits were the worst, because I used to laugh at guys with tits. That shit ain't funny to me anymore. Because that was an awful moment. I'm just standing there looking at all these feelings. They must be the same feelings that a teenage girl has when she gets her tits. It must be the same. It's the only thing that a 12-year-old girl and a 40-year-old man have in common is that moment. Nothing. To carry my books like this now. I don't know. You know what the thing is? I don't give a shit. I don't care about how I look. I'm bald. I'm fat. I don't give a fuck. I'm married. I got 2 kids. My wife hates me. What am I gonna get laid if I lose a few pounds? Who fucking cares? Like I'm gonna get mad pussy if I suddenly look better? No. That shit is over for me forever. And I'm glad. I really am. I'm relieved. Now when I see a beautiful girl walking down the street, I'm like, hey, fuck you. I don't give a shit. Fuck you. Go fuck somebody else. I'll jerk off to you later. Probably have a better time. Not like she would have fucked the shit out of me anyway. Not like she would have given me her best. I never really got the best out of a beautiful woman. I had sex with a few beautiful women, and they didn't really rock out on my dick so much. It was more like, kind of like, all right, why not? Give it a, she's kind of funny, you know, just sort of a fucking begrudging fuck in a weird situation with a lot of regret afterwards. I've been there, like, I was in Oklahoma City. I slept with this beautiful woman. She was so hot, and she got really drunk, and she fucked me. And the next morning, I wake up, and she's looking at me, and she's like, oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my, I can't believe y'all got to fuck me. I can't believe. She was so bummed out. I think she felt like she had raped herself with my dick. That's actually, like, how she felt. That's so weird to realize that you were somebody's bottom. Like you are somebody's place that they got to. That they saw you in their bed and went, oh, fuck, okay. All right, I gotta totally stop all this shit now. Fuck. I gotta go back to school. I gotta fucking reconcile with my dad. I go, fucking shit. One thing it's made me is it's impossible for me to have any sympathy for single people. I just don't give a shit about single people. I don't dislike single people, but I don't get... Whenever single people complain about anything, I really want them to just shut the fuck up. Because First of all, if you're single, your life has no consequence on the earth. Even if you're helping people aggressively, which you're fucking not, nobody gives a shit what happens to you. You can die and it actually doesn't matter. It doesn't. Your mother will cry, whatever, but otherwise nobody gives a shit. I can't die. I got 2 kids and my wife doesn't fucking work, so I don't get to die. I can die. I love her, but she's a painter. Great. Paint a dollar, take some pressure off, please. But single people, when you they complain. Like, we don't complain when you ask a parent, hey, how's the family? We go, great. That's all we ever say. It's never fucking great. But we say great because we're not going to tell you, well, my wife assassinated my sexual identity and my children are eating my dreams. We don't fucking bother you with that. We just say great. But if you ask a single person, how's it going? They're like, well, my apartment doesn't get enough southern light, and the carpeting is getting a little moldy. You know what you should do? Burn it down and kill yourself, because nobody fucking cares. My girlfriend doesn't like the same music as me, and she acts bored at parties. We fucking call her and say, fuck you, and hang up, and leave her. You can end that shit with a phone call. I need a fucking gun and a plane ticket and bleach and shit. I need a whole bunch of... I'm 45 now, so I'm either halfway through a healthy life or almost done with not so healthy life. I don't know which one. I won't know till it's over where this was. I don't know how long I'm gonna live. I don't know. Nobody knows, I guess. I think human life expectancy is pretty good. We get a good run, you know? Some people die early, you know? If I die now, people will be like, oh, that's too bad. If I die 5 years from now, they'll be like, well, all right. Like, it's not even, it's... Like, as soon as you're 50, you're a candidate. You know there's no candlelight vigils for 50-year-old guys that die. And you start pushing in the area. Yeah, you know, some people get to be like 80s, 90s. You know, there are people that get to like 114, and then they're in the news. And it's always some old guy, I met Napoleon. No, you didn't. You liar. You oldest liar in the world. But 45, you know, you're not old yet, but you start having moments where you kind of start getting what old is. Especially if you didn't take care of yourself, you know? I have moments where I'm like, wow, this seems early for this. Like, this is something that happens to me a lot. I'll be sitting watching TV or doing nothing, and all of a sudden I'll realize, I need to wipe my ass right now. I mean, nothing happened, but I really gotta wipe my ass right now. Right now. Gotta make trips to the bathroom just to wipe my ass. How did this happen already? I'm 45. Already my asshole's just like, ugh. My asshole's like the waistband on old pajama bottoms. Just kind of loose and ineffectual. My asshole's like a bag of leaves that nobody tied up. It's just sitting on the lawn, full and open. Puking leaves onto the grass with every wisp of wind. Some kid kicks it over on his way home from a tough day at middle school. Rats. It's a pretty accurate description of my asshole. Here's another thing about my age right now. If I'm, okay, say I'm sitting down. If I'm sitting anywhere, which I love sitting so much. I would take sitting and doing nothing to standing and fucking any day. This is way better than coming. This is way better. This is what, in my age, if I'm sitting down and somebody tells me I need to get up and go in another room, I need to be told all the information why first. You gotta explain all of that shit to me. What, why do I, what, no, why though? Your car's being towed right now. Well, that's what happens to me then. I accept that. Because getting up is a whole thing. It means first I have to decide, do I really want to be alive anymore? Like, let's start with that. And then I gotta start kind of rocking to get momentum. Like I'm trying to get an old Honda out of a snowbank. Life is short. Life is very short. I like life. I like it. I feel like even if it ends up being short, I got lucky to have it. Because life is an amazing gift when you think about what you get with a basic life. Not even a particularly lucky life or a healthy life. If you have a life, here's your boilerplate deal with life. This is basic cable, what you get when you get life. You get to be on Earth. First of all, oh my God, what a location. This is Earth, and for trillions of miles in every direction, it fucking sucks so bad. It's so shitty that your eyes bolt out of your head because it sucks so bad. You get to be on Earth and look at shit, as long as you're not blind or whatever it is. You get to be here, you get to eat food, you get to put bacon in your mouth. I mean, when you have bacon in your mouth, it doesn't matter who's president or anything. You just, Every time I'm eating bacon, I think I could die right now, and I mean it. That's how good life is. You get to fuck. That's free if you're smart. That comes with. That's part of the deal. Where else are you gonna get that deal? You get to put your dick in there and go in and out. Pretty good. And if you're a woman, you get to just lay back and just have a dick just shoving in and out of you awkwardly. Anytime you want. Anytime you want. If you're a gay man, you get to just fill your boyfriend's ass with your dick. Just fill it all the way to the balls. And it's nice and warm and tight in there. And he's your buddy. If you're a lesbian, you get to do all the stuff they're doing. And, it's a great deal. You get to eat, you get to fuck, you get to read To Kill a Mockingbird. It's a great life. So when I'm not worried about it ending. It's pretty good. I'll give you an example. Okay, like of course, children who have nut allergies need to be protected. Of course. We have to segregate their food from nuts, have their medication available at all times, and anybody who manufactures or serves food needs to be aware of deadly nut allergies. Of course. But maybe, if touching a nut kills you, you're supposed to die. Of course not. Of course not. Of course not. Jesus. I have a nephew who has that. I'd be devastated if something happened to him. But maybe, if we all just do this for 1 year, we're done with nut allergies forever. No, of course not. Of course, if you're fighting for your country and you get shot or hurt, it's a terrible tragedy. Of course. Of course. But maybe if you pick up a gun and go to another country and you get shot, it's not that weird. Maybe if you get shot by the dude you were just shooting at, it's a tiny bit your fault. Of course, slavery is the worst thing that ever happened. Listen, you all clapped for dead kids with the nuts. For kids dying from nuts, you applauded. So you're in this with me now, do you understand? You don't get to cherry pick. Those kids did nothing to you. Of course slavery is the worst thing that ever happened. Of course it is. Every time it's happened. Black people in America, Jews in Egypt, every time a whole race of people has been enslaved, it's a terrible, horrible thing. Of course. But maybe every incredible human achievement in history was done with slaves. Every single thing where you go, how did they build those pyramids? They just threw human death and suffering at them until they were finished. How did we traverse the nation with a railroad so quickly? We just threw Chinese people in caves and blew them up and didn't give a shit what happened to them. There's no end to what you can do when you don't give a fuck about particular people. You can do anything. That's where human greatness comes from, is that we're shitty people, that we fuck others over. Even today, how do we have this amazing microtechnology? Because the factory where they're making these, they jump off the fucking roof because it's a nightmare in there. You really have a choice. You can have candles and horses and be a little kinder to each other, or let someone suffer immeasurably far away just so you can leave a mean comment on YouTube while you're taking a shit. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I don't necessarily agree with you, but I appreciate it very much. Well, this is a nice place. This is easily the nicest place for many miles in every direction. That's how you compliment a building and shit on a town with one sentence. It is odd around here as I was driving here. There doesn't seem to be any difference between the sidewalk and the street for pedestrians here. People just kind of walk in the middle of the road. Must be awful to be other kinds of stuff. You know, I'm glad I'm this. This is a pretty good deal when you consider the alternatives. Anything else, any other kind of thing, you're in the food chain. You're in the food. We are out of the food chain. I don't know if we fully appreciate the fact that we got out of the food chain. That is a massive upgrade. Because for every other living thing, life ends by being eaten. That's how all life ends, is every single life except human life. Every life ends like this. Ah! 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 We're the only ones that get to just die old in a bed. Just, I love you. Bye. I mean, imagine if we were still in the food chain on top of everything else. Imagine if we were in the food chain. It would just be another thing you gotta deal with. You're already having a bad day. You wake up in the morning, you're making breakfast, you burn your toast, and it's too late to try again. And your kid comes in and says, "Bleh," and you're like, fine. And it's just, why? You get a thing in the mail that says that your phone's different and your mortgage is another company now. What? I don't get it. Then you're walking to work like, why do I even bother? Oh shit, god damn it. There's always fucking cheaters at the train station. Stop it.
Do you think that sharks would be embarrassed if they knew that we could all see their fins down at the top of the water? I think they'd be bummed, because I don't think sharks are aware of that at all. I think sharks think they're slick. They swim around like, yeah, nobody has any idea who's down here. And we're all up here like, just totally shark right there. It wouldn't be fun being a predator either. If you're a predator, imagine if every time you're hungry, you gotta chase a guy who's running for his life. You gotta, come on, dude, shit, get over here. And just hold him down and bite his neck till he shuts the fuck up for a minute. So you can just sit there and eat his stomach before you go to work. That would really suck. That's why animals just, they go, let's do this together, man. You chase the parents away, I'm gonna eat the kid, and you circle back. That's why they do it like that. Fuck it, I'm eating babies. This is bullshit. Grown-ups ain't worth the meat. Whoops. All right. Oh, shit. God damn it. Idiot. This isn't a gay voice, by the way. It's not. Shut up. Yeah. My daughter was having a dance thing at her school. They had this big dance. Anyway, we all went, all the parents, and everybody's there, and everybody's got their phone. Every single parent. It was an amazing thing to watch, because kids are dancing, and every parent is standing there like this. Every single person was blocking their vision of their actual child with their phone. And the kids, I went over by the stage, and the kids, there's people holding iPads in front of their faces. It looked like we're all in the witness protection program. Like the kids can't see their parents. And everybody's watching a shitty movie of something that's happening 10 feet. Like, look at your fucking kid. The resolution on the kid is unbelievable. If you just look, it's totally HD. Why are you taping this? You're never gonna watch it. In a million years, you're not gonna watch videos of your kids doing shit you missed the first time it happened. You don't watch it, you just put it on Facebook. Here, you watch it. I want to take a nap now. And then you get to read all the comments. Oh my God! It's so cute! And guess what? They're not watching it either. They're not watching the video. These kids are dancing for no one. Nobody watches the videos on your Facebook. They see the first frame of a kid and they go, that's very nice. Okay, back to this. Nobody's watching your kids' videos on Facebook, I promise you. I'll prove it to you. Next time you tape your kids dance, take 1 second of it, and then add 20 minutes of just your own asshole. Just go in the bathroom and just record your own anus, opening and closing for 20 minutes. Tack it on to your kid dancing for a second, put that on Facebook. Everybody will write the same thing. That's adorable. I think I see a future star. Don't tape shit on your...
All right, whatever. So the other day I was hanging out in an airport waiting for a fucking whatever, and standing there, and this guy asked me the time. And I don't know if this ever happened to you, but when somebody asks you the time, you ever just panic? Like, I just suddenly I couldn't read my watch. Because it was just too much pressure, you know? And they're always in a hurry when they ask, you know? He's like, hey, you know the time? I'm like, yeah, I got it. Wait, I got it. 10:42. It's 4:40 of 9:80. shit! I hate it. I don't know. I can't deal with it. I wish people would warn me. I'm going to ask you the time in like half an hour. Just collect your thoughts. Because I can't. And I need a watch to get through the day. But I wish I was invisible. Because people ask me now what I do. People are like, you have the time? I just go, yeah, you suck. That's what time it is. Fuck you. That's what time it is, you piece of shit. Just because it's easier. I'm not a bad guy. It's just easier. They go away. They move on. One time I was walking down the street in New York, and this guy told me I was wearing a faggy shirt. What does that mean? Total stranger walks up to me, hey, nice faggy shirt, you faggot! 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 I remember the shirt, it was pink, and it had little pictures of guys blowing each other on it, you know, like it's like a print. I don't know. I always seem to get in trouble with people. I don't know what happens to me. I was in traffic once, and a guy behind me lost his mind. That ever happen to you? The guy behind you in traffic just decides that you're the problem? It's you. I don't know what happened. I was sitting in this car, and there's 50 cars ahead of me before any light. And the guy behind me just starts beep, 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 beep. I look at him, and he's honking just at me. He's amazed that I'm not going. He's going, go! Jesus! Beep, just go! Screaming out his window at me. Like I'm driving all 50 cars there, you know? I'm pushing them like shopping carts in a parking lot. What does he think? He keeps yelling, go! And I'm trying to do that thing. What? I can't. What do you want? What do you want? Why are you... But it just made him madder. He was like purple and crazy. And I'm laughing at him, you know, till he gets out of his car. He's one of these guys, gets out of his car, comes up to my car, starts screaming at me, move it! Move it! What am I gonna say back? What's gonna be my argument that's gonna make him see clearly, you know? Like, well, I can't because of all the cars. I'm not able to get through the cars because they're solid. They're made of solid material. You know what I mean? And he's gonna go, oh yeah, no, I didn't know they were solid. That's right. Yeah, you can't drive through the cars. I'll just go back to my car and wait. I'm sorry. That's not gonna happen. But he kept yelling at me, so I just decided, you know what? I'm gonna argue with this guy. I'll argue with him. But I'm going to argue about something else. I'm not going to have his argument. I'm going to have mine. So he goes, move it! And I go, well, give me back my jacket! And he stopped. And I was like, yeah, you got my jacket! Give it back! Now! I want it! He got scared. Got back in his car and he locked his doors, so, you know, that's what I do from now on. I'm going to do a couple impressions for you guys. All right. This first one, this is my impression of a superhero being propositioned by a hooker. All right, a superhero being propositioned by a hooker. Hey, baby, want to have a good time? No! All right, now this is a... This is a guy who doesn't know how to match his face to what he's saying. It's a guy who doesn't know how to match his face to what he's saying. You guys get out, the place is burning down! Here's a guy who doesn't know if he's from Alabama or Brooklyn. Doesn't know if he's from Alabama or Brooklyn. Hey, what are you guys doing? Hey, bud! Hey, bud, how you fucking doing, huh? My wife and I were thinking of having a baby, and I'd like to have a kid, because you can name your kid anything you want. I like that part. I'd like to give my kid an interesting name, you know? Like a name with no vowels, maybe, you know? Just like... Just like 40 Fs, that's his name. Go clean your room, you know, something like that. Some people name their kid a word like sunshine or battery or something like that, like they use a word. I'd like to name my kid a whole phrase, you know? Something like ladies and gentlemen. That would be a great name for a kid. That way when he gets out of hand, I get to go, ladies and gentlemen, please, and stuff like that. And I would like that. This is my son, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes you meet racist people, too. You know what's funny to me? When you meet someone who's racist and they have an excuse. I met this guy once, very racist. I don't know where he's from, but I asked his friend, why is he like that? And his friend goes, well, he was born on a farm. What kind of farm was that? How do you get... Maybe the animals were racist. Maybe the animals on the farm were racist. They're like, Jews. Jews. Blacks, blacks, Jews, blacks, Mexicans. Wow. It's a pretty racist farm. You know what, too? Every time you hear a racial stereotype, it's always negative. It's always something shitty. Why can't we have racial stereotypes that are nice? You could say things about races that are ignorant, but pleasant. You know? You're like, yeah, you know those Chinese people. They're made of candy. You know? And whenever you see like public service announcements on television that are like, don't be racist or whatever, they're always shitty. They're always badly made. You know, but then you watch like a commercial for like Mountain Dew, and there's a fucking cheetah stealing a guy's fucking soda. They should have like PSAs that are really great. You know, like young people at a bar, and there's music, you know, fucking shitty rock and roll, and they're drinking, and some kid goes like, dude, don't hate the Jews or something like that. You know, like the other guy's like, why not? 'Cause just don't hate the Jews. Why not? Like a girl walks in with big tits and it says, don't hate the Jews on her shirt. He's like, that's why, yeah! Don't hate the Jews, wow! People would not hate Jews because they want to be like them kids. Yeah. I went to a Walmart the other day. You guys have a Walmart here, don't you? Who doesn't? We are all in Walmart right now, I think. That place is huge and fucking horrible. I can never finish shopping there. I just get tired and I go home. I just leave my cart full of shit in the middle of the store because I can't get through it. It's like a casino. There's no clocks and no windows and just fucking constant.
Remember, we have houses you can have by a house. They're in aisle 2. You can buy a giant thing for 10 cents.
It's just so fucking evil. And there's people working there all depressed because Walmart closed whatever store they owned. Now they have this shitty fucking apron on and they hate you because you shop there. And they sell everything. It's ridiculous. I like going there and asking them for stuff in combinations that kind of freak them out because you can get everything there, you know. I like to go to Walmart like, hi, I need a jar of mayonnaise and a stopwatch and a Bible. I'd like some road flares and a pair of pink panties. Quickly, come on, hurry up. I need them right now. Case of motor oil and a blonde wig. That's what I need. And a glass eye. Come on, hurry up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Louis C.K., everybody.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Nice to see you. So none of you even knew you were coming here until this morning. That's weird. Huh? What did you? I thought you were going to be just sitting at home with your hand in your underwear, arguing, fighting with somebody. So, what kind of a year did you guys have? I bet none of you had the same year that I had. I bet not a single one of you. You ever have a whole bad year? You ever have an entire year that sucks 365 shit cunt days in a row? I mean, fuck. Oh. You ever have a time that's so shitty it starts to get funny? Like you just don't fucking, after a while you're like, fuck. At first you're like, oh, then you're like, Jesus. Like I lost so much fucking money in a day. In one day, I lost, I'm not gonna tell you how much, but it was millions and millions of dollars. Millions and millions. So you know it's at least 4. Because 3 is millions and million. So it was millions and it was 35 million. I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. I'll tell you I lost $35 million. You don't tell people you have $35 million, but you can tell them you lost $35 million because that shit is hilarious. That's fucking funny. When you lose that kind of money that fast, it really is like at first you're like, oh shit, but after all you're like, what? It's like having diarrhea that keeps going. You know, when diarrhea starts, you're like, oh, yeah, diarrhea. And then after all, you're like, fuck, I'm not even involved with this diarrhea. This diarrhea is none of my business. I had so much money. I bought a gold watch last year, and now I see it, and I'm like, that's the dumbest fucking thing I ever saw. I'm like, you fucking, what kind of a fucking idiot? I should have a golden watch. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yes, pure gold. I should have one. What the fuck are you doing? And you can't sell a gold watch. You can't, because they know you're fucked. You have no leverage. You can't. You're like, no, I'm still rich. I just feel like selling it. Yeah, I'll give you $8. I'll take it. I'll take $8. You know, people tell you that when you get in trouble, you find out who your real friends are. And it turns out it's black people. That's who you can But it's true. It's a true thing. And when you get in trouble, you find out who your real friends are. But people say that like it's a good thing. You find out who your... That's not a good thing. That's a horrible experience. Who the fuck wants to know who your real friends are? I liked having a bunch of fake friends and not knowing who was who. It's a terrible thing. You're like, that's my real oh, fuck. That's my real friend? That's not the one I would have picked at all. I'm with you. Oh, thanks a lot. That's great. Fuck. I have my family. My mom doesn't really get... My mom still sends me, like, articles about me. Like it's scrapbooking. She's still like, you know, you're in the New York Times. Mom, that's not a good fucking article. Don't send me that. Don't send that to me. It's exciting.
That's fucking great.
I left town for a while. I live in New York. I hate New York. Fucking hate it now. I loved New York for 20 years. Now, I'd rather be in Auschwitz. Honestly. I would. I mean Auschwitz now, not Auschwitz. Not back then, I mean Auschwitz now. It's nice. There's a gift shop and a Starbucks. And people buy tickets to go there. People buy tickets to go to Auschwitz. If you could have gone back then and told those people are going to buy tickets to come here.
Oh man, that's fucked up.
I went around the country a little bit, traveled, saw the country, small towns. I don't like small towns. I get a little suffocated in a small town. You know, little towns, really little ones, you know? You ever get that feeling when you're in a little town, like, I'm from New York, I don't like it, you know? You know, like little stores, little tiny shops. When you walk in, it's like, cling, cling, cling. And now it's just you and the person. I could get the fuck out of here. I was in a small town in eastern Long Island. There was a drugstore, and I was looking in the window of the drugstore, and they had a wheelchair on display. Is that really an impulse purchase? Wheelchair? I should get a wheelchair. That would really help with my paralysis. I wouldn't have to drag myself along the sidewalk like I'm scaling a cliff all the time. I went to France because I thought I should leave the nation. So I went to France. I was hanging out, I have some friends there, and it's hard when you go to a foreign country and you're the only person, like I went to a dinner party and nobody spoke English. I mean, everybody spoke a little English. I spoke no French. And the worst thing is when you're with a bunch of foreign people and they, to be nice, speak in English. For one fucking person in the room. Brilliant people, like some of them, like one of them was a writer, a professor, and they're all speaking in stupid English, even to each other. So it's a whole table of people going, did you do a thing today? I do a thing today, too. I was hanging out with this woman, a friend of mine in France, and she was sick. I was staying at her place. She got really ill. She got a fever, so I'm taking care of her. And I got a thermometer, and I hand it to her, and she starts putting it down the back of her pants. And I said, why are you doing that? And she said, I am putting it in my anus. Because she's also retarded. But that's, the French retarded. Those are that's what you want, is that foie gras French retarded. You put corn and butter in their pussy, and it's great. It's foie gras, pussy, French retarded. I'm just telling you how it's done. Don't get mad at me, I didn't invent the recipe. But anyway. So she's shoving the thermometer up her ass, that's what she's doing. Because that's what the French do. They take their temperature up their asshole. And they put their eggs in the pantry. They don't respect temperature in either direction. I said, why are you putting that in your ass? She said, you do not do this in the United States? I said, no, we don't. We do that only to babies and dogs. Because they can't talk. Every American baby's first words is, get that fucking thing out of my asshole. I said, why do you take your temperature in your ass? She said, it is more accurate by 1 degree. So put it in your mouth and add 1, you fucking savage. Or put it in your pussy. Don't fucking put it in your asshole. I had a really dumb moment. I was at this cemetery in France. There's a famous cemetery where all the great literature people are buried who I never read any of it. I didn't go to college. I'm a fucking idiot, but I'm there. Wow, Oscar Wilde. Really just great contribution to someone's life, not mine. But anyway, I had a really dumb thought at this cemetery. You ever have a thought and you go, what the fuck, how dumb am I? You ever hear your own brain and go, wow, I'm the dumbest person ever? Here is the dumb thought, I'll explain it to you. I was at the cemetery and I'm reading all the tombs. And they all say, born 18, whatever, died, the dates and the names. And then there were more modern parts of the cemetery. And I saw a guy born 1967, same year as me. And he died in 1997. And I thought, well, that's sad. He died 30 years old, Then I found another guy born the same year as me, also 1967, and he died when he was about 42. I kept finding people born my year who died young. And I thought, is there something about my year that they all died so young? I started getting depressed, so I started looking actively, literally hoping to find somebody born the same year as me who died much older. Like someone who lived for 90 years, who was born in 1967. I was looking and hoping to find that. You ever been in a foreign country and you're trying to figure out how to tip in a restaurant and you don't know what the fucking customs or the currency, so you just kind of do your best, and then she celebrates and quits her job. Like, I could have tipped less. Here's how you figure out what to tip. Just tip whatever percentage you think is appropriate for a tip. 20%. Fucking tip 20. Don't be a dick. Just tip 20%. Don't tip based on the service you got. You know why? Because go fuck yourself. That's why. Who the fuck are you to hold a little tribunal at the end of your meal? What shall we give her? She was quick, but not friendly. Therefore, I doth bequeath unto her 12% of the total. Fuck you. Give her a fucking 20%. It's not about what she earned, it's about what you owe, you piece of shit. You don't know her. You don't know what kind of fucking day. You think a waitress wants to fucking give you food? Fuck you. And by the way, don't overtip either. Don't overtip if you get a waiter who's really cool. He's like, hey guys. You're like, oh my God, he's amazing. Don't overtip him. Because you don't know him either. Maybe he's got a kid chained to a radiator at home. And you're financing that now. You're helping him buy duct tape. I never believe people who are tied up in movies. You know, somebody's like, fucking wiggle more, you'll get out of it. Nobody's good at tying a person. They have one big piece of tape on their mouth and they're like,